Tales of Arise is selecting which arts to equip. A good beginner guideline is to have 3 varied ground arts. One that can juggle enemies in the air, one that hits multiple times, and one that can recover fast. Having an art that can juggle leads to the situation I described previously, creating a safe space for you to land additional hits on an enemy that can retaliate.
I hate camping out.
Having an art that can hit multiple times allows you to land more hits while on the ground just with a single button press. This is a great way to continue to add pressure on your enemies. And having an art that can recover fast allows you to deal more damage than your typical normal attack, but less than the art that hits multiple times. Coincidentally, Alvin already has arts equipped that meet all 3 of these criteria, which enforces the idea that he's the perfect all-around character for you to learn the nuances of Arise's combat. From there are several things you'll want to pay attention to when selecting your arts. Some arts have an elemental affinity, which makes them more effective against certain types of enemies. Holding down one button during battle will display the current target's elemental vulnerability, and you can peruse each encounter enemy's vulnerabilities at your own leisure in the field guide. The elemental vulnerabilities are pretty easy to remember. Air and earth meet each other, while water and fire meet each other. That being said, there's no situation where using an art on an enemy who's strong against it renders it completely useless, though this will start to matter more in higher difficulty levels. In which case, you are able to swap weapons, armor, arts, and use any items at any time during combat simply by bringing up the menu, so you're never put in a situation where you're powerless to alter the course of battle. Another thing you'll want to pay attention to when selecting your arts is whether or not it has a recovery window. As you can imagine, this recovery window overrides the attack string recovery state, which means that it can stop you dead on your tracks. Keep in mind that there are arts that may leave you in a recovery state, but can still deal damage to your enemies even after you've recovered. Once you've grasped some of the fundamentals of Arise's combat, feel free to mix and match different arts and see what works for you. You might be surprised with the kinds of combinations that you'll create. And if you're hoping to use more arts, you'll be glad to know that you'll get 3 more ground and aerial art slots after reaching a certain point in the game, which you can access by holding down L2. We've covered a lot of ground, so let's recap. There are 3 things that separate Tales of Arise from other action games. For one, you're always targeting an enemy during battle. Battle control determines how your character behaves in relation to this target. In semi-auto, upon pressing attack, your character will automatically run towards your target and execute the attack only when they're within range. In manual, pressing attack will automatically execute the action. If you play a lot of character action games, I highly recommend choosing this setting. In auto, your character behaves by themselves. Attack strings are finite and can lead to a recovery state. Attack animations cannot be cancelled. There are caveats to this, which we'll get to very soon. Normal attacks recover faster and are more consistent, which lets you evade or guard easier. Arts deal more damage and have longer animations, often at the cost of not being able to evade or guard sooner. Arts use up a card's gauge, which eventually
Huh? Why are you looking at me like that?
Are
Are those mage clothes that you're wearing?
So
what if they are?
The
The large hood is cute.
And it's
And
big
it's big enough to hold Hoodle, too. Huh?
And the
way the fabric is cut into strips is really unique.
I had
I had no idea this sort of fashion existed on Dana. Quit staring!
Did
Did I say something to offend you?
No, I think she's just not used to the attention.
As if
As if this place wasn't cold enough, it's also pitch black.
I'm
I'm amazed anyone can live in this realm.
Seriously. Having all this snow everywhere makes it harder to walk or get anything done. And not having any light to see by makes the uneven terrain even more difficult.
Calaglia is no walk in the park either. It's dusty and there's rocks everywhere. And it's on fire all over the place.
Yeah, you're right. Now that you mention it, all those fires are a pretty weird phenomenon. They were always so annoying to navigate around.
Out here, fire's as important as water to our survival. So are the trees we use for firewood.
Is it that rare to see the sun here?
Not just rare. Until I went to Calaglia, I'd never seen sunlight before. I'd only heard about it. I couldn't believe just how hot and bright it seemed to be.
But I guess in most realms, it's just a fact of life. You're used to it.
It's pretty interesting, isn't it? The way the sorts of things people take for granted change from one place to another. Shion, could we talk a moment?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
I think he's saying something's over there.
Do you sense one of your friends, Noodle?
What's going on? Why did the weather change all of a sudden?
The
Snow's gone, and it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Just what's going on? What is this place?
I see something big farther in. Is that a Zuko? No. An owl?
Hoodle doesn't seem too wary, so it's probably not hostile.
Let's go see what's up then. Stay sharp.
I don't get it. Why has it suddenly started giving us things?
Hey, is that owl beckoning us over?
I think it is. It's the owl we rescued before.
Then maybe that's what the gifts are all about. It's thanking us for saving its friend.
This
one isn't just bigger than Hoodle, though.
Something about it seems almost regal. Don't you think?
What if it was the king of the owls?
Would that make the other one the queen?
You think so?
Yes, they're clearly a pair.
Is this some kind of owl sanctuary?
It's such a big place, though. I wonder if those two were living here all alone until we rescued that owl.
I thought no other owls existed, but here they are. And a king and queen by the looks of it. You never know what other ones might be out there until we look for them. It's not like you were searching the whole world over yourself, right, Rinwell?
Well, I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. Hey, Hoodle. How about we find more of your friends and tell them about this place? It can be a little side mission on our trip, if that's okay.
It's fine with me. We'll find as many as we can.
Thank you. Oh.
Rinwell?
It's nothing. Don't mind me. Ready to move on? You sense one of your pals, Hoodle?
So the guys we saw back in Messia were Snake Eyes, and your group fighting them is...
The Silver Swords. Heck, we even have members working within the Snake Eyes gathering intel for us.
Sounds like it involves a lot of double-crossing.
It does, but it keeps us alive and one step ahead. Calaglia wouldn't have been liberated without those double agents.
I won't forgive you!
Damn it!
These ones can run rings around us. Spread!
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Out of our way!
Burning! You're mine!
Dance in the wind! Here I go!
Rising Wyvern!
I'm not so good with airborne
You're
fire.
mine! You're finished!
Do it!
Stardust!
Energy!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Where am I even supposed to go? What were you saying?
Come and face me!
This one's mine!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Burning strike!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Let's not let me go that way.
Wait,
So,
there are way too many snake eyes up ahead.
wait, there are way too many snake eyes up ahead.
No choice. Forward blade!
Art expert coming through! It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Forward blade! Destruction! Burn in hell!
Your power is a spectacle to behold.
I'm not trying to be dramatic with it.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! This should make for some good weapon crafting material. Rinwell. Hey, Rinwell!
What are you doing here? If the snake eyes spot you here, they'll...
So you did make it back alive. Man, am I glad to see you safe.
Barely. When we all got separated, I thought...
They're fine. They all got back in one piece. Well, a Zoogle took a bite out of two
Hello.
of our guys, but what matters is
Two Looter J,
So,
20-year-old
introduce me?
douchebag.
Meet Alphen and Shion. I brought them with me from Calaglia.
Show
You
us.
mean you made it to
Show us
Calaglia?
what?
Wait, this is it? Just the two of them? Where's the rest?
Well, it's kind of a long story. It's best if I fill everyone in at once.
Your call, Rinwell. But everyone will be dying to know. We better get back as soon as we can. Use this passage whenever you need to go in or out of the city. Stay away from the front gate, whatever you do.
Out of our way!
Dance in the wind!
Be still! You're on!
Lightning condemned! Thunderblow!
Come one, come all!
Airborne
Take
beast!
this!
My
Finish!
Dance in the wind!
I'm only getting started!
Take this! We got flyers!
I've got it! Let a marksman handle it!
Take this! All yours!
Looks like it could be worth something.
Show us. What am I showing? What is it you wish to see?
An opponent like this should be easy.
Oh.
I'll take you all on.
Now, River! Astral energy!
Say no more. We're in good form.
Bobs. Oh boy, what are those bots? I don't know what to tell you, buddy. I don't got what you want.
You're saying we should check the owl forest?
Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
Mega Ray!
Damn it!
Raging
Come on!
Seal! Power of water! This'll come in handy! Lightning contaminate! Thunder Blaze!
Severing wings!
Piercing flame of damage! Burning strike!
Demon Fang! I can't lay a finger on it.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Get lost! Raging cascade!
Rising Wyvern!
Burning strike!
Portal
Damage
blade!
Sealed! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Mine! Ignite!
Take more where that came from! Mine!
Pierce through!
Mine! Damage!
Destruction!
Air the... Barely a blip on our radar.
Be a delicious piece of cake.
Here I go.
Come and face me!
Raging cascade.
Here I come!
Spread.
Rising Wyvern! Portal blade!
Reload.
Infernal Spark!
Here's a healer. First aid.
Okay, here I go.
All right. It's daring time. Reload. Here's a healer. Hands in the wind. First aid. Air thrust. Photon.
Severing...
I'm ready for the next battle.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
Go no further!
Mega Ray!
You're mine! Demon Fang!
Seal! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got!
Well done!
Be still!
By the power of water!
Up and at 'em! Let's go!
Take it!
You are in disgusting!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Burning strike!
feel stronger. I mean, a bit.
Good. We're counting on you, Rinwell.
On me? Well, I'll do my best.
No choice.
Lightning condemned!
Rising Wiper!
Searing flame! Reload!
Rising Wiper! Start up!
Now!
Air thrust! This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
How do the Renans not know about this secret route of yours?
Cisloden's an old city. It's littered with pathways that people have long forgotten. But keep your voice down. We don't know how long this route will stay hidden.
So I want this. Somebody's weird. We've made it to Cisloden. Who the fuck is a girl?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle?
So this is Cisloden, capital city of Cislodia.
Be careful. You never know where Snake Eyes or their informants are lurking. We're basically walking into a Zoogl's den here.
Well, that's quite telling.
There are shops here?
On a permit basis. As long as people don't get reported on and sent to work the floodlights, economic activity is allowed here.
All this talk about reports and permits. This place really is different from Calaglia.
He left. Weird, guys, weird.
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Rinwell!
Dragon!
Shh! It's good to see you. Who's this?
They're with me.
If you say so. Come on, Menek's waiting. We can talk in there.
The name's Menek, leader of the Silver Swords. And I wish I could extend my warmest welcome to you all, but if my eyes don't deceive me, you appear to have a Renan in your midst. If she is your prisoner, That's a rather loose leash you have her on.
She's not a prisoner.
So why do I get the feeling there's a rat about the house? No offense intended. See, I've grown comfortable with the likely outcome I'll be stabbed in the back. But stabbed in the front?
We risked our lives just to get here, sir. If you want to send her away, fine. But you'll lose me too.
I see. Trust isn't about as short supply as light around these parts, and mine more than anyone's. But I'll choose to believe you. Forgive my manners. You must be tired after such an arduous journey. But to business. We need your strength. The Snake Eyes' grip on the city tightens by the day. Our people are suffocating out there. Hence the scouts I sent to find help. We're at the end of our tether here.
That's why we're here, to help. We've got the firepower to do it, too. But first, we've got some urgent business to take care of.
I see. So your leader is in need of rescuing.
It's none of your concern. We get that. But
it's coming to our aid that got you into this mess in the first place. You can count on us. Just as long as you help us with our problem afterwards. If he's been arrested by the Snake Eyes, as you say, then there's a good chance he's being interrogated over at their headquarters. Either that, or he's being put to work over at the Floodlights. First priority is finding out where he is. If you're planning on tagging along, Rinwell will show you the way. Just make sure to keep a low profile. Remember, it's not just the Snake Eyes. Hostiles lurk among the villagers, too. This leader of yours, he must be quite the inspiration for you to go to such lengths for him. I look forward to meeting him someday.
all right, let's head into town and see what the fuss is. Have you and Menek known each other for long, Rinwell?
No, not really. I haven't been with the Silver Swords for all that long, truth be told. He's a smart guy, but he's also deeply suspicious of other people. I can understand, since that's how you get to survive around here.
Really? I could tell he was wary of us at first, but he seemed to warm up to us pretty quickly once we talked to him.
Yeah, that's pretty unusual for him. I think that's a sign of how desperate things have become. In my case, it took a long time for him to start trusting me. But then again, I kinda get where he's coming from. You never know who might betray the group, or when the Snake Eyes might be watching.
What made you join up with the Silver Swords in the first place? This wasn't your hometown, so was it the Snake Eyes who...
No, it wasn't them. Actually, we shouldn't stand around talking. People will start to suspect us. Let's keep moving.
So that's where those beams of light have been coming from.
Right. Any Danans accused of dissent against Cyslodia's lord are rounded up and brought here, then put to work. It's a fierce deterrent.
And you think Zephyr might be in there with them?
I want to see what the lights are all pointing towards. Take us there.
Damn. You can see where the floodlights converge from all the way over here.
Be careful. If anyone's even a little suspicious of us, they'll report us immediately.
Right. It's not just Snake Eyes we need to watch out for, but other Denons too. Still, there are a fair amount of people out on the streets. Isn't it safer to stay at home?
That's the thing. If you stay cooped up too long, people start to suspect you're hiding something. Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
So people feel like they have no choice but to turn others in so they don't get in trouble. What a miserable way to live. At the very least, you should probably go someplace where there aren't so many... Ah, Shion!
We already stick out here like a sore thumb as it is. So I think it's better if we just walk confidently out in the open. Don't look anxious. Just walk firmly and look like you have a destination in mind.
What, is sticking to the plan too much of a hassle for her? This is why Renans are the worst.
I don't know if it's a Renan thing or not, but she does have a point. Anyway, we're not gonna get anywhere just standing around. Let's follow after her.
Something wrong? Yeah, you can say that. You know the hidden passage that can access it into the outside world. On my way back, I spilled some food outside. It's one of those attractive Zugos. That's too dangerous to cross the path. Not much talking or bringing about it. Either one of civil sorts too busy.
Hey. Right.
We've reached our destination.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
I won't forgive you!
Here I come! Damn it!
Reload!
Take this!
There!
Mirage!
You're mine! Now! To the fray! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say?
Gotta break through! Burn in hell!
Searing flame! Hear me! Flame of fury!
Here I come! Rising Walker!
Raging cascade! Here, let me help. You got covered!
Here I come!
Don't mind if I do.
Take that! You're mine!
This one's mine!
Demon Pest!
Searing flame! Reload!
You're mine!
Lightning condemned!
Sonic
Lunar
Thrust!
blast! I'm all
Demon
done!
Peg! You're mine!
Power of water! Light
Be
activate!
still!
Here's a healing
You're
art!
mine!
First aid!
This'll come in handy.
Severing wing! I can't lay a finger on you.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Just watch and see.
I'm not done. Let's get you all tucked away.
That looks like the Zoogle we were told about.
Little help!
Take it!
Rising Nightmare! Stunner!
I feel kind of funny.
Yeah, you're looking funny too.
Whatever you do, just stay away from the
Do
spores!
something about that.
It's on!
Stunner! Do it! Now, here goes! I never miss!
You're mine!
Air thrust!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah,
Right.
Gotcha.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster.
Everybody walking around looks so depressed.
Can you blame them? They live under the cover of darkness day and night. It's bound to wear you down.
Not to mention all the snake eyes roaming around. Laughing, talking too loud, or just about anything that makes you stand out can get you killed.
Hey!
No.
Hey.
Why you?
Huh? Why you?
Sorry.
A spirit vessel. I thought as much. So they're pumping it full of light.
No, not light. Astral energy. Of course. No wonder this realm's so dark. It's as though there's a pall over the sky even during the day.
Except it isn't dark. Not really. The light's just being diverted.
Diverted?
Suck up all the light, and all that's left over is darkness.
What's the difference?
Darkness exists as an actual element of astral energy, just like light does. Didn't you know that? Let me break it down for you. Astral energy exists as different elements. There's earth, water, fire, and wind, as well as light and darkness. But dark astral energy only exists on Rena, and light astral energy on Dana. So, dark energy isn't harvested as part of the crown contest.
She's right. It's the same reason why I can't wield dark energy, and similarly, why no Renans can use light energy either.
The only exception to that rule on the Renan end is likely the Lord here, who has the Light Master core.
Whatever the case, it looks like they're collecting light here the same way they were fire back in Calaglia.
From what I hear, there used to be a proper day and night cycle in Cyslodia ages ago, but apparently, over the last 300 years, the darkness spread from Cysloden and covered the whole realm.
That's crazy. I can't believe the Renans found a way to steal even our own damn light.
We shouldn't linger. Let's keep moving before someone spots us.
Wandering around blindly is getting us nowhere. The Snake Eyes have the information we need, but we can't just ask for it. So what if we sneak in and take it instead?
I wasn't aware you knew how to be sneaky.
Hey, look over there!
That's Zephyr's son, Law. I don't know. Something doesn't feel right about all this.
Are you kidding? He's practically gift-wrapped for us.
Hey, what are you...
I remember you. What do you want?
We don't mean you any harm. We just want to talk quietly. Deal?
Make it quick.
Where are you keeping Zephyr? We're here to rescue him.
Why?
What do you mean, why? Isn't he your father?
Oh yeah, easy to forget that. After he abandoned me.
Abandoned?
It's the truth. All my old man ever cared about was sticking it to the Bright Eyes. He never even made it to Mom's funeral.
So you become an agent for the local lord?
You got a problem with that? You're not exactly one to talk, keeping company with a Renan woman. You think you know her, but wait until she has a choice between you and her people. I may have become an agent for the Renans, but at least I'm here trying to soothe the agony of my people from the inside. What's your excuse?
I don't buy it. No. You're running because you're scared. You think you're the only one who's had to suffer?
What the hell do you know, you... What the... Damn you!
Word to the wise, people like you
Enough!
make me...
Look, I don't know what happened between you and your father. But what I do know is that when you fought back at the village, he wouldn't raise a hand to strike you. I've never seen Zephyr back down from a fight. But he could never hurt his own son. And when he said he was staying behind, I think it was because he wasn't willing to abandon you. If you know anything, then tell us, please.
I don't know where they're keeping my dad now. All I've heard is that they're going to publicly execute him in the plaza in front of headquarters.
Execute?
Thank you. You did the right thing.
Why are you so determined to help my father?
Zephyr is the reason I took up the sword. He taught me how to think for myself. And I want to learn more.
If they're going to execute him in the plaza, then it'll be too dangerous for us to go alone.
Let's ask Menik. He should be able to sneak us in.
Sounds good to me. Let's have a chat with him.